Today, I thought I could do something a little different. Instead of doing a channeled message, I thought today I would offer a guided um, visualization. And anyone that really knows me knows that I really love guided visualizations, and I'm a little bit of a fiend for them. And I listen to uh, people like Diana Cooper and Aluno Noel like almost every day uh, doing guided visualizations with them. And so I'm pretty excited to do my own take on them and share some of uh, visualizations that inspire me that are coming to me. So for visualization, just to break it down a little bit, because I think there's a fair amount of misconceptions about guided visualization. First thing is, do you need to be good at visualizing? And what even does it mean to do a guided visualization? And so when I'm walking you through this visualization, and this one will be a heaven on earth visualization, what you're essentially doing is using your imagination. And it's not like I'm going to say things and most people, at least, maybe some people have this experience. I don't have this experience where I'm saying something and you're getting a vision of what is happening. But a lot of times, how I experience visualization is as someone is walking me through it, I use my imagination and I just try and imagine a similar image to what they're explaining. And so if they're talking about going to Archangel Michael's blue etheric healing pool, I'll just imagine myself feeling like I'm in the etheric realm, swimming in a blue pool with Archangel Michael on the side of it. And so, and when we're visualizing, we don't have to try and hold the image. It will be a little bit deeper if you imagine along with me as I cue it. But oftentimes, sometimes for me, the energy is too intense and it's too hard. Like it's bringing you into a place of like divinity where sometimes there is no thought. And so if we are having a hard time visualizing it because the energy is too intense, if we're just exhausted today and we don't want to really use our mind, we just kind of want to listen to something soothing. As long as you're open to receiving it, you will receive the benefits. Even if your mind is wandering as you're listening to this, if you set the intention of, I want to receive this and I'm open to receiving this, you will absolutely receive the benefits of this visualization. If you use your imagination along with the visualization, it typically is a little bit more potent or stronger, but it isn't a requirement of I have to imagine everything Luke is saying in order for me to receive this. It will just go a little bit deeper if you imagine along, and it will essentially be energizing the power of this visualization for the world because there will be an aspect of world healing for the visualization I'm going to walk you through. Um, and and so if your mind is wandering, if you're having a hard time using your imagination today because you're really tired, or you just have a hard time picturing things in your imagination in general, it's okay. You're still receiving it. The second point I want to make is, so with visualization, because it is a little bit of a mental process, it's one of the few times that judging things actually can stop you from receiving the full benefits. And I've had experiences where had been listening to visualizations for a while, and then someone who I typically listen to visualizations with was doing it with another teacher this one time, and this other teacher was like talking about things I had never heard about, and she was having she had a crystal like kind of like bracelet thing or or necklace thing attached to her third eye, and I was like judging her. And I literally felt nothing listening to the visualization. And I went back like a week or two later and listened again. And this time more open minded of what if what she was saying is true and helpful. And the second time I had a way different experience. It felt way more powerful. I could feel all this energy shifting, opening, expanding within me. And so your judgments can block the visualization's power. And I would say it's just about not fully leaning in judgment. Like, it's okay to doubt things. It's okay to question if it's real a little. Like, telling someone not to doubt is like gonna make people doubt more. So, but can we work to not fully move into this is not real? Like, if we find ourselves fully moving into judgments of this isn't real, isn't working, and we're accepting that as reality, is when the visualization is when we're kind of putting a force field and stopping ourselves from really receiving the full benefit of the visualization. But if we question things or doubt things a little but are still remaining open to receiving, I guarantee at the very least you'll probably start to feel tired, which is a sign you're receiving higher frequency energies. Because whenever we get tired, like doing breath work or doing visualizations or listening to someone channeling, it's because our mind is usually used to receiving higher frequency energies when we are asleep, if we don't have a regular spiritual practice, because that is when the body is the most open to receiving. And so we practice spirituality and practice receiving light during the day so that we are upgrading our consciousness to be able to receive light during the day, and also to just be more conscious as we go through our day-to-day experiences. And so if you start to feel sleepy or tired, just means your mind is becoming more, your body and mind is becoming more tired to help relax your body to receive the energy. And if you fall asleep, you're still receiving the visualization. You're not doing anything wrong. And oftentimes when Diana Cooper or even Alunia Noel comes out with a new visualization with a new angel that I haven't worked with before, or I often will fall asleep the first time I do it, just because the frequencies of that angel aren't familiar for me. And so in order for my body to receive it, I need to fall asleep in order to receive the full benefit. And so if you fall asleep, if your mind is wandering, even if you doubt and question a little, all okay, you'll still receive the benefits as long as you're allowing yourself to remain fully open to receiving. And so to start, we'll just put our hand to our heart and say, I allow myself to fully receive this visualization. And I allow my energy to energize this visualization for the world. And we'll feel that for a second. Maybe feel your third eye light up a little. I know I certainly felt mine light up for a second. And then to go into starting to explain this visualization a little, because we will be working with some less familiar chakras. Two of the chakras we'll be working with is your causal chakra, which is right above your head. It's your connection to the angelic realms, and it's usually pure white. And I just see it as like a couple inches or like an inch or two just right above your head. And you can almost think of it as your like moon. That's essentially is your causal chakra is like the feminine divinity moon moon for your energy field. And it's your connection to your angelic realms, it's connection to unicorn and dragon realms that are of angelic orders. And when we're seeing saints or ascended masters in like old paintings and they have a glowing aura, oftentimes what we're seeing is them embodying their causal chakra into their body, and it's them embodying their angel in human form, which is eventually the goal, is all of us remembering our divinity, our angelic nature within our human body. And that's how we're going to bring heaven on earth to this world, which is what this visualization is all about. And so just so you like are a little bit more familiar with chakras. So a causal's right above your head, and I'm just gonna go over like the most common, the three most important ones that are above your head. So you have your causal right above your head. You then have your soul star above that. That houses your soul's gifts and abilities, and like your greater powers, your greater psychic gifts and abilities, and to even a degree, when we are activating, opening up our soul star is when we really start to embody and live our mission on this planet of why our soul came to this earth and to this body in this moment, or to live out this life. And then above your soul star is your stellar gateway, which when people are talking about the I think it like the chalice of life, or the youth, I can't remember, like the old like cup, I think often in religious, like old ancient Christianity, of like immortality, and is often associated with the chalice. That's actually your stellar gateway chakra. And when people are searching for the chalice of life or the chalice of immortality or whatever they call it, what they're really talking about is their stellar gateway chakra, which as you evolve, you're going to bring your stellar gateway chakra down to the top of your head, and it becomes the holder of your throne of your higher self to sit on when we start to embody more and more of our higher self. And in ancient Egypt, oftentimes they will show deities like Isis or Sekhmet or Hathor with that chalice on the top of their head, holding kind of like a sun, which is them representing they're bringing down the stellar gateway and holding, and the stellar gateway is holding their higher selves to be in direct communion with their body. Um, so that's kind of the abbreviation of the upper chakras. And then we have one chakra in this visualization below our feet called our Earth Star chakra, which is the other chakra we'll be using in this visualization as our causal and Earth Star. Earth Star's connection to the earth helps our body communicate with the earth. And it also is kind of how we can receive healing energy through the earth, through our Earth Star chakra. It is also um, associated with our potential. And so, all the potential you have in this lifetime, all the potential of the heaven form you have to bring to this earth is housed in your Earth Star chakra. And so, in this visualization, we'll be bringing that chakra up into our heart, and we'll be bringing the causal chakra down into our heart to energize our potential and to activate heaven on earth within our body. Your Earth Star chakra starts out as white and black as a yin and yang symbol. As you start to evolve, it will become a silver-ish color, and as you continue to evolve, lighter and lighter silver until it becomes pure white. So that's enough about chakras. Why don't we start to get into it? And we're just going to start to feel our feet on the ground. And imagine roots going down into the earth from our feet, going all the way down and starting to touch the heart of the earth. We can just see this as a pure crystalline heart. And whether you want to see this heart as thumping or vibrating, however you wish to picture this is up to you. And feeling our roots make contact with this crystalline heart within the center of the earth. And start to, as we feel this contact made, we're going to start to be pulling up pink and gold healing frequencies up from the heart of the earth to fill our entire body. So see this pink and gold energy going up through our roots, starting to fill our feet, our ankles, knees, hips, feeling our pelvic region, filling our abdomen, our chest and back, shoulders and arms and hands, all the way up, filling our entire body with pink and gold energy. And just visualizing this for a second. Taking a deep breath or two. We're now going to see Archangel Gabriel, who's a pure white angel, placing a bubble of protection around us. Just taking a moment to feel this bubble going all around us to protect us during this visualization. And as we feel this bubble, now imagine pure white Christ light pouring in, coming down like a tube, coming all the way down into our crown chakra and starting to fill up our whole body with pure white Christ light. Imagine it going down our third eye, our throat, our altar major behind the back of our skull, into our heart, into our solar plexus, navel, sacral, base, and then filling into our legs, filling into our arms, and just seeing our body glowing pure white. Maybe even mixing with this pink and gold energy a little and just amplifying the power of this pink and gold energy with pure white energy. Just feeling this pure white energy flowing through every fiber of our being. And starting to see this pure white energy now starting to go down into our roots and flowing all the way down into the heart of the earth, replacing the energy that we have borrowed from the earth with the pink and gold energy. And we're allowing the heavens to flow into the earth to replenish the heart from the energy we have borrowed. Seeing the center crystalline heart of the earth starting to glow with pure white energy. And seeing this glowing pure white heart, crystalline heart of the earth starting to spread out and affecting, healing, and nourishing the entire earth with pure white energy beneath our feet. Sloughing off any negativity and toxicity within the earth, old trauma, old pain, and also on the outside of the earth as well. And seeing all this negativity, these dark clouds, getting picked up by angels, unicorns, and dragons, and being escorted to the light of source to be purified, to be purified and returned back to its natural state of light. From here, as this negative energy is turned back into pure white light, we're going to start to imagine this pure white Christ light as we come to focus back on our body, going down into our Earth Star chakra. And whether we see our Earth Star chakra as black and white, maybe a dark gray or even lighter gray, just beneath our feet, this ball of energy, either as a yin-yang symbol or a gray or a gray energy or a lighter silver energy. Start to see this pure white Christ light flowing down into this ball and evolving our Earth Star chakra. Evolving the energy within our Earth Star chakra to become brighter and brighter, pure white. See this Christ light flowing through us to energize our potential, activating and upgrading our Earth Star chakra to a greater degree, and clearing any stuck energy within this chakra and returning it back to the light until our Earth Star chakra is the brightest, pure white ball of energy. And as we start to feel this beneath our feet, this pure white glowing ball of energy, seeing it become brighter and brighter until it's the most luminescent sun beneath our feet. And we're going to start to bring it up. Bring it all the way up through our legs, through our knees and our hips to our base chakra. And noticing how our body feels as it makes contact with our Earth Star chakra. How does it feel as it makes contact with our pelvis? And seeing this pure, bright, luminous white sun of light now in our base chakra, clearing away any distortions, any lack of safety and security, any doubt, any lack of trust, even any unworthiness stored within our base chakra. And seeing this white ball of light, just transmuting it all back into pure white light. All stuck energy within this area, all sickness, illness, imbalances within this area being rebalanced, healed, dissolved. And see this ball of pure bright white light starting to evolve our base chakra into a brighter and brighter luminescent silver white base chakra. And see as it evolves our base chakra, feeling also each chakra has a brain, and seeing the ball of pure white light starting to evolve the brain in our base chakra so we can feel more safe, secure, and trusting more often throughout our life. So we can believe in ourselves more, feel like we belong, and feel our worth and our value within our root, within our base chakra. Noticing any heat we might feel as this happens, as this pure ball of white light evolves the brain and evolves the chakra within our base chakra. We're now going to imagine the pure white ball of our Earth Star chakra start to move up into our womb. And just pausing a second within our womb to harmonize and balance our womb with the purest and brightest white light of our Earth Star. Clearing any trauma, any stuck energy within our womb, and notice how this feels in our body. Finally bringing our Earth Star, this pure white sun that's even glowing brighter and brighter, up into our heart, and starting to feel our Earth Star chakra as this pure white sun, allowing our angels to clear away any gok or yuck it took from our base chakra and our womb. Just seeing our angels wipe this off our Earth Star chakra, taking this gok and yuck back to the light of source. And then imagining our Earth Star chakra starting to merge with our heart as this pure white sun of light. Notice how this feels in our heart center as this pure white ball of the most brilliant white light merges with our heart chakra. Feeling this in our chest for a second. Pure, luminescent, bright white light merging with our heart. And then we are going to start to take our causal chakra, imagining this Christ light that's still flowing through us down into the earth, still flowing through us into our body, imagining it flowing in to our causal chakra and just activating and opening up this chakra, expanding its power, expanding how much light we can receive from this chakra, from our inner moon. And as this is expanded, start to see this starting to glow as the brightest pure white ball of moon brilliant energy. And see this pure white ball starting to come down and touching our crown chakra, just feeling it opening and activating all the petals of our crown, and just noticing how this feels at the top of our head. And as this happens, starting to bring it down into our brain and feeling it harmonizing, balancing the left and right side of our brain, activating our pineal gland to release more rejuvenating and regenerating chemicals for our body to keep us more full of youth, vitality, and health and well-being. And as this causal chakra continues, imagining it start to move forward now into our third eye. See this pure white, luminous moon of light starting to evolve our third eye chakra to be able to see our angels and guides and see how they are with us and support us more often, to be able to see other people clearly, to be able to see our relationships clearly, burning away any distortions and any patterns that allows us to seek out toxicity in our life, to seek out toxic people, or to relate to people who are toxic for us. And allowing this pure white moon to burn away any veils within our third eye, and to purify our third eye sight to attract greater health, abundance, and well-being into our body and into our life. And seeing this bright, luminous moon also evolving the brain within our third eye, so that we are relating to life and making choices in ways that are honoring our health and honoring wealth in our life as well. And taking our luminous moon of pure white light now down, to allowing it to rest in our throat for just a second, to harmonize, to heal, to open our throat, and to help us advocate for ourselves and speak up for our needs whenever we need to, and even to evolve a little our brain within our throat chakra. As we feel this for a second, this pure white moon now resting in our throat. And then imagining it going down towards our heart, seeing our angels, if there's any guk or yuck on this luminous moon, just seeing our angels clearing it off. And as they clear it off and return that guk and yuck to the light of source, we're going to see our causal chakra, our luminous, brilliant moon starting to merge with our earth star chakra, energizing our potential for this life. And as it merges, it becomes one gigantic chakra of pure white light. And seeing it starting to swim within our giant heart center now in a yin and yang symbol. One side being our earth star, one side being our causal, and then working in unison together. The yin and yang doesn't mean they're separate. They are one chakra now within our heart. And they are swimming in yin and yang to create the heaven on earth motion we wish to see in our body and our life. And as they continue to yin and yang, we're going to start to see them merge deeper and deeper and swirl into a vortex within our heart until they touch the deepest aspect of our heart chakra. And as they touch and start to dissolve into the deepest aspect of our heart chakra, they're going to become part of our auric field. And we're going to see our causal and earth star chakra becoming two new layers of our auric field around our entire body as they fully dissolve into our heart. And as we are now in this cocoon of these two layers of our causal chakra and earth star chakra around our body, we're going to start to imagine pure white source energy coming from source all the way down the tube that connects us to source, down into our crown, down into our brain and third eye, down through our throat, our heart, our solar plexus, our navel, our sacral base, down through our entire body into our hips, our knees, our ankles, our feet, through our arms and shoulders, our hands, going all the way up our spine to where our skull and spine meets and hitting our ultra major chakra in the back of our head. Just feeling our entire body filled with this source energy. You can kind of imagine it as a lighter, more pure, translucent energy to the pure white Christ light we brought through earlier, and just feeling our entire body filled with the source energy, and our entire body filled with it. This source energy, we're going to imagine it start to fill the entire cocoon that is being held by our Earth star and causal energy now in our auric field. So if you were to look outside of you, you would just see the brightest pure white source light, and you wouldn't even be able to see a body within this cocoon. All you would see is pure white light. And just imagining in this now, just a bubble surrounding our human form, and we're looking outside and only seeing the pure white source translucent light that's just glowing brilliantly. Feeling this for a second. Feeling our feet still as this happens, keeping ourselves grounded. And as this pure white light is now fully filled the cocoon around us, we're going to start to see angel wings growing out of our back, out of the inner part of our shoulder blades. And imagine as these angel wings grow out of our back, how big they are, what kind of bird wings do they resemble, whether hawk or eagle wings, maybe condor wings. Just feeling these wings now coming out of our back, these pure white luminescent wings. Do they feel more like hummingbird wings or parrot wings? Are they more like fairy wings or dragonfly wings? Just seeing these pure white luminescent wings and just noticing how big these wings are, how these wings feel coming out of our back, and what kind of feathers are attached to these wings. Noticing what kind of angel we are in this moment. And as this is now fully anchored in our back, so we've fully activated our angelic wings, we're going to start to send some source energy down into earth through our roots. And we're just going to see the source energy starting to fill up the heart of the earth, the crystalline heart, and then starting to flow beyond that till the entire earth is full of just the purest white source light. Seeing our entire earth more and more being filled with this pure white source light, starting to glow brighter and brighter with pure white light. And as this is fully anchored and set within our earth, we are going to imagine the angel we are starting to break out of our cocoon, sending any leftover source energy down into the earth. And we're going to start to grow and become bigger and bigger until we see ourselves in space, continuing to grow until the earth is about the size of our heart chakra. And we can hold the earth in between our two hands. And the earth is now glowing with the purest, brightest white light we have ever seen. And we are going, as the angel that we are, governing and protecting the earth. We are going to start to send our angelic helpers, our unicorn helpers, and our dragon helpers that are pure white, starting to go to all war zones within this earth and seeing these angels, unicorns, and dragons touching all those who are hurting in war zones, all those who are in need of greater protection, and seeing these angels, unicorns, and dragons bringing food that is healthy, organic, and nourishing in abundant levels to all those in need and who desire food within war zones, who all those who are victims within war zones. Seeing these angels, unicorns, and dragons that are pure white, bringing clean drinking water to all those in need in war zones. Seeing these angels, unicorns, and dragons removing all those who are hurting people in war zones and escorting them fully into the light, giving them no other option but to fully face their pain and to dissolve their negativity, hate, rage, and aggression into the light as they fully step into their embodied light bodies, into their embodied angels in human form, and seeing these angels, unicorns, and dragons protecting anyone in need of protection in war zones and bringing complete and utter peace across all war zones within our bright and luminescent planet, feeding and bringing water and shelter to all those in need in the most miraculous, angelic, and abundant ways to all those in war zones. And seeing these angels, unicorns, and dragons that are pure white going to all leaders and businessmen and women that are perpetuating war, and seeing these angels and unicorns and dragons giving these people no other choice but to face their pain, to face their hatred of themselves and others, and to fully step into the angelic humans that they are, and to stand for peace in all aspects of their business and all aspects of their leadership, and to not judge someone from a different place as less than or lower than or barbaric to who they are, but to see everyone as equals and to see the unity within all hearts of humanity. Seeing these pure white angels, unicorns, and dragons going to the foster care system and evolving the foster care system so that any foster child is placed in the most resourced, loving, amazing family possible, and where they are actually like a desired being, where they are cared for and loved even deeper or is equally deep to any other child, as if the divine mother itself is embodied within the father and mother of these families, and caring to these foster care children with the absolute love and providing them the resources they need to be their most brilliant, successful selves in this life and to fully thrive. Seeing angels, unicorns, and dragons of the purest white light going to all children in need of adoption and helping them be adopted by the most loving and supportive and caring and nurturing and resource families to help these children thrive in all ways. Seeing these angels, unicorns, and dragons moving all children into safe, loving, supportive households where they are given the love, the care, the nurture to become their most brilliant angelic selves in this human form, and where they are provided every resource they need to fully activate all aspects of their potential and live the most brilliant angelic human life this world has ever seen. Seeing these angels, unicorns, and dragons transforming the economic system across Earth to bring resources to a greater degree to all communities in need, to redistribute resources so that all have what they need to fully thrive on this planet, and to even create resources where there is lack of resources and create greater sustainability and renewability across this planet so that all have the resources they need on this planet to fully thrive. Seeing these angels, unicorns, and dragons making sure that all are blessed with equal levels of abundance and prosperity on this planet, where people aren't able to hide their worth and value in how much money they make, but are willing to give and share to others lightly and effortlessly whenever they see someone in need, so that everyone has equal opportunities to be abundant in this lifetime. seeing these angels, unicorns, and dragons going to all those who are homeless, filling them with the greatest worth, value, sobriety, helping escort them fully into their light and power, and providing them the resources they need to live in the most beautiful homes, to be able to follow and create the life of their dreams that is in alignment with their highest good, and to feel like they are an equal part of any community, and that they fully belong on this planet, and that they have the resources they need to fully thrive. Seeing these angels, unicorns, and dragons building clean drinking waters for all communities in need. See them starting to bring food to all communities that are hungry, that's healthy, organic, nourishing, and building the most incredible agricultural systems that are renewable and sustainable, that will feed these communities for eternity. Seeing these angels, unicorns, and dragons moving new leaders of power across this entire planet that stand for care of its people, stand for peace, and stand for the sharing of resources so that all may thrive on this planet. And seeing them going to transform prison systems to, instead of being places of punishment, being a place of reform where all are able to step into healing and wholeness in the comfort and safety of these newly reformed prisons. Seeing these angels, unicorns, and dragons going to the school system that are transforming it to be a place of greater creativity and expression, and allowing children to have greater control and freedom over what they choose to learn, that is in line, and what they choose to not learn as well, and allowing these children to teach them how to handle their emotions in a mature way, rather than teaching children to be obedient, or teaching children to listen to orders rather than listen to their intuition. And seeing these angels, unicorns, and dragons strengthening the intuition of all, and now starting to see them purify the waters and the air and the soil of this entire planet, to merge with all those who are sick, suffering from illness, disease, injuries, and imbalances within their body, and bringing complete harmony and balance to all bodies on this planet, as these angels merge with all humans on this planet and restore them instantaneously and miraculously back to perfect health, help them become aware of the poisons and toxins and chemicals that are not serving them within their cleaning supplies, within their food, within their water, and help them make the changes they need to make in order to live in complete health throughout their entire life. As these angels merge with all those who are sick and all those who are caring for the sick, and provide instantaneous healing and knowing to provide greater health and well-being to all on this planet. And as we see this starting to happen, we're going to imagine these angels merging with every human on this planet and strengthening the cords of light within every heart across this planet to become brighter and brighter, pure white cords connecting all of humanity to create greater unity, one, love and care to all on this planet, until this entire planet is glowing with the purest bright light, even brighter. And all these little lights we can see that represent the humans, the animals, the trees, them starting to glow even brighter, and the cords between them glowing brighter and brighter. And then starting to see this planet as its fully actualized potential of heaven, earth being fully activated and integrated now. We are going to see this pure, white, beautiful planet of love, oneness, and unity, where everyone has their needs fully met and are able to thrive and able to live and embody their greatest qualities and abilities and greatest angelic nature in human form, in animal form, in plant form. And we're going to see this earth starting to rise up and start to gold and the purest white threads connecting this earth to all planets, and seeing these threads filling all planets and all even asteroids and all dwarf planets with the purest bright white light until every piece of matter in this universe, and not even this universe but all universe, the whole web of interconnection of all of creation is glowing with pure white bright light. And imagining this now, seeing every universe, the planets are glowing with the purest bright white light. Every planet is interconnected with the purest bright white light of love and unity. And imagining this now, notice how this feels in our body as we are viscerally making this happen with our power and our attention and our imagination and our visualization, until our universe is glowing fully with pure bright light. Every universe is glowing fully with pure light, and anything not of the light is being escorted back into the light of source to be healed and transformed by angels, unicorns, and dragons on every planet, and even the cosmic angels, unicorns, and dragons that manage the space between planets, escorting this negativity back to the light of source. As every universe is glowing with the purest bright white light, and we can see the interconnection between all planets, all asteroids, all dwarf planets, all suns, all moons, all nebulas, all Saturn rings. Just feeling this for a second. And feeling source connecting to all universes and completing the transformation we're intending. And as this happens, we're going to start to feel our feet on the ground. We're going to see our Earth as now connected to all planets within this universe and all universes, and the purest bright white light start to merge within our heart of the giant angel we are. Feeling this merge in the center of our chest. And as this merge happens and it fully clicks into place, we're going to start to see the giant pure white angel we are starting to become smaller and smaller again. And so we see this angel as the same size as us standing behind us, and feel this angel start to step fully into our body, anchoring the full heaven on earth within our body, within every cell and fiber within our being, and within our full auric field. As our auric field lights up as this angel fully steps in and merges with our body. Notice how our feet, our knees, our hips, our shoulders, our chest, our back, our spine, our head feels as this happens. Thank you, all angels, unicorns, and dragons, for all the help you did to repair this earth, this world, this universe, and all universes, as we set our intention for healing for all. As this angel is fully merged with us, we're just going to say a bow thank you for all the beings that helped and guided us today, and all the beings that facilitated this visualization. Let's take a moment for thank you. Start to feel your feet on the ground and start to bring yourself back. Thank you for watching. Thank you for helping anchor heaven on earth and doing your part to pour some of your light and energy to this positive intention. I bow and honor the brilliant angel and ascended human you are, and I thank you for your presence and taking the time out of your day to anchor this. I love you and thank you. Bye, guys.